much of a romantic. I could never take the intimacy.
I can hardly feel anything, I hardly feel anything. 'Cause every time you say you're gonna go, I just might. I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the. What if it happened to you on a different day, on a bridge where there wasn't a rail in the way, or a neighborhood street with a. I feel a little bit like I failed. I'm watching all my friends move on with their lives, and they're all moving forward, and it's like I am stuck here. And the funny thing is, I would have married you. I was only falling in love.
I didn't know what to do, man. Look, I'm in a bad spot.
I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the worst. As sick as it's.
You never know the silent battles people are fighting, even the people you think you're the closest to. You'll never walk in my shoes, and I will never walk in yours. And we shouldn't have to in order to empathize with each other.
Baby, if your love is in trouble. And all the times I waited for you to want me naked, I made it all the painless. I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. You're not gonna leave me here. I'm not staying on this farm. Nothing's gonna change this farm.
Taking this from you. I'm a self-sabotaging suicide machine.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You know what sucks more than anything?
Tell me.
I lost faith in the world a long time ago. My blood.
Your diary at my house, and I read those pages.
You're a hypocrite. You're a conformist. You're a liar. I opened up to you and you judged me. You're an asshole.
Diane! Diane, are you there? Diane, I need you.
Jack?
Diane, thank God, Diane. Okay, Diane, you're gonna save me, right? I called you and you're coming to get me.
It's like something wants me to be angry. And I can notice it.
Oh my fucking god! You really trying to do some dumbass shit like this, bro? Just cause I followed her and liked every single one of her Instagram posts doesn't mean I want her. I was just trying to show my sign of friendship. Ever heard of friends?
Maybe I'm just not as interesting as the girls you had.
I don't know if this feeling will last forever. But I am trying. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be. You know?
I changed jobs and cities. I hated holidays, babies, history, newspapers, museums, grandmothers, marriage, movies, spiders, garbage.
How could you sit there and look me in the face, watch me cry, and lie to my face?
I'm a self-sabotaging suicide machine.
Like ribbons in your hair, my stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want. And you look stupid going out. Your new girl is my clone.
Maybe there is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am, and I know my intentions in my heart, so I don't want to change, you know. But
me not wanting to change is probably the reason why.
I think of you all the time.
I'm tired of feeling like I'm fucking crazy.
Say it.
I want to.
Okay.
I need to.
You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone.
I was living a hell in small rooms. I broke things, smashed things, walked through glass, cursed.
Tell your baby that I'm your baby. I bet on losing dogs. If you wanna go and be stupid, don't do it.
I don't know if it's just me, but I still get like so giddy and excited whenever my best friend wants to hang out with me. I'm like, oh my god, like you actually like me and you want to hang out with me and we're actually like best friends. You actually think we're friends and you like hanging out with me. I didn't make this all up in my head. Like I'm literally sitting at the edge of my bed. Like anytime she wants to come over, I'm like, I get so nervous and excited. Like, oh my god, we're about to hang out and have so much fun. I love her so much. I'm literally sitting at the edge of my bed. Like there's no sheets in my bed, but I'm just sitting here like waiting for her to be like, hey, I'm outside. I'm so excited.
And I did what I needed to be kind. Cut your teeth.
How are you? I'm okay. Yeah. Just got new nails. They're French. Ha-ha.
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you. My mother is dead and everything is worse now.
You don't hate me. Never hate you.
I'm a self-sabotaging suicide machine.
How could you sit there and look me in the face, watch me cry, and lie to my face?
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you.
We all know you tiptoed up the 401 back in the way. If you could see him now, you'd be proud. Though you think lazy, come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't.
My friends think I like to fight, but it's just not true. Sometimes I lose my temper and blow off a little steam, but I've never enjoyed it. I'm not a violent dog. I don't know why I bite.
If you need me, wanna see me, you better hurry. I'm leaving soon.
I'm a self-sabotaging suicide machine.
No. No.
Yes.
No. Glory.
What?
You're being mean. Stop it. Stop it.
As neat as you see yourself through all the books you read, overwhelmed with guilt and realizing the disease. I'm not staying. I'm still confused. You said forever.
But what I needed then was a friend. And you abandoned me. And I will never forgive you for that.
I wanted to.
I don't love you anymore. Goodbye.
You can drive all night. Look.
I'm still confused. You said forever. And I don't talk shit about
maybe there like is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am, and I know my intentions in my heart, so like I don't want.
What is it? I think I miss my wife.
There ain't no love like our love. And I'm sorry I left, but it was for the best. Though it never.
Say it.
I want to.
Okay.
I need to.
September 9th, 2001. Gary and I were skating at a hospital.
Until death did you part from the mess you made.
He lied to me and I'm lying to him. Fuck it, guess we both ain't shit. And when everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend.
We unlock, cause we on top.
Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air.
Don't get me venting on friends who resent you, cause all you've ever done is been a noose to hang on to they thought was an. Once I took your medication to blackbird singing in the dead of
I actually did it myself. Yeah.
Nice.
I wanted to be your woman, I wanted to be your man, I wanted to be the one that you could understand. Turn you inside out when you want. Why can't you why can't I kiss? Baby, if your love is in trouble, I'm the man who can't be moved. 'Cause if I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the worst to say.
I was in rehab at like 15. I feel like this is not my biggest issue.
No.
It's no use, Joe. Joe, we gotta have it out. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine, and I waited, and I never.
I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Baby, if your love is in trouble.
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you.
See you Sunday? I'm joking, you're never ever allowed in my church again.
Pinky promise, I'll still love your garden, even with no flowers, even with no flowers.
Tomorrow is my first day of high school ever, and I need to turn things around.
And when everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend. And you don't want no help. Oh well, that's a story to tell. Like you can let it all go. You can let it all.
Feel stupid. What? Everyone feels stupid. Who cares? You feel stupid? Yeah, I did. And then I just chose not to feel stupid.
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine.
death did you part from the mess you made. Work off, baby, I got a plan. Run away fast as you can.
You think I'm crazy?
Tell your baby that I'm your baby.
No matter how much or how often people hurt each other, loving someone is never a waste.
And while you're bleeding on your back,
Honey, I know you could float right past.
and all the times I waited for you to want me naked.
You don't get discouraged. And if you were mine, girl, I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die.
I wish I was dead already. I don't want to have to like keep doing this.
You know I got nothing on this other card.
I love you. Please come back.
I'm not coming back.
I mean with you. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. I know you. I know you better than anyone. This isn't you.
I don't know.
What are you doing? Living at your grandparents' place? Being in the DAR? No Yale. Why did you drop out of Yale?
Maybe there like is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am.
I still love you. I promise nothing.
Say it.
I want to.
Okay.
I need to.
You got Americans who kill me. It's just a game of it. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up the door? If you wanna go and be stupid, don't do it in front. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world alone. Sleep so I can see you, but I hate to wait so long. Sleep so I can see you, and I hate to wait so long.
I was raised by a woman who was hard to impress. And I carry that shit real deep in my chest.
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you.
And I fantasize about a time you're a little fucking sorry, and I try to understand what you would do. And while you're bleeding on your back,
Maybe there like is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy.
don't make me sad, don't make me cry.
They were singing, bye, bye, Miss America.
I wish you could know how sorry I am.
My whole world just fell apart.
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you. My mother is...
Never hate you.
My baby, you're my baby, say it to me. Baby, my...
Pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are.
What if I never find anything better than that? Jesus Christ, I'm so blue. Once I took your medication to know what it's like.
That was such a high. I don't know why anybody does drugs.
You were the best, but you were the worst. As sick as it sounds, I love you first. I was...
You don't have to stay here, Joe.
Why should we run off and join a pirate ship?
You're gonna be okay, honey. You're gonna be okay. And I know that because every other time that life has hit you, you have got back up again. Every time that you felt like you're falling, no matter how hard it was, you got back up. And that doesn't mean that it's easy. In fact, it's quite the opposite, and you should have never had to be going through this in the first place, and for that I'm sorry. And I will say, you are so much stronger than you think that you are. You've got through 100% of your hardest days. You can do it again. So I'm just here to remind you, you're brave, you're wonderful. This world is so much better with you in it. You're enough. Just the way that you are right now, you're enough. You're enough. And this world, so much better with you in it. One day at a time. That's all it is. One day at a time. You've got this, capiche?
It's not like I miss him at all. Like, I really think...
I don't understand why it's so hard to love me. The problem I have with Liv Schmidt's videos isn't even that she's promoting being skinny. You're allowed to want to look however you want, and that includes being skinny. It's that the shit she posts doesn't work. Her nutrition doesn't even bother me that much. It looks like she eats like 1,500 calories. It's not detrimental. Her workouts piss me off. Every workout that she promotes is like slimming is resistance training, which will build muscle. And no, it doesn't matter that, well, it's low weight and high rep. No, it's still resistance training. The common misconception I see a lot is if I'm doing this, you know, with body weight, and I feel my inner thigh burning, I'm gonna be like, oh good, I must be burning fat. No! You're tearing those muscle fibers and they're growing. And those stupid fucking arm bangles, you cannot tone anything. That word doesn't exist. You cannot tighten anything. That word doesn't exist. The only way for those two things to happen is by losing weight. And you're not losing weight by resistance training with your arms. If anything, you're gonna hurt your ligaments from walking around with 2-pound fucking weights on your arm all day. If you really want to be skinny, you need to eat less. Not eat at all, because then your body will hold on to more fat because of how stressed it is. You need to eat in a slight caloric deficit. You need to do cardio. You need to burn more calories than you consume. Resistance training will not make you smaller, but resistance training could give you the toned look by making your muscles bigger. But I don't want to be bulky. Then lose the fat on top of the muscle by a caloric deficit. If you want to be skinny, do it right.
What was so important about the song is that it was a feeling that I was experiencing that I think I was alone in, and I think that the person that the song is kind of too, and then the person I'm also talking about, I don't know if they had been experiencing any of those feelings at all, but I couldn't stop thinking about it, you know? And it's kind of like, that whole song is kind of like it's like a girl code song. It's like a breaking girl code thing, and I think that's one of the most challenging places.
Is that where the line got across the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really interesting, that line as well, because accountability has been a through line in your music.
Yeah.
Holding people accountable as well as your own behavior.
Yeah.
But that's one of the first times I've ever heard you actually
I know.
acknowledge a flaw.
I know. Yeah, I did something, you know?
Yeah.
I feel anxious about it deeply.
Yeah.
And it's not a song about cheating at all. There's like no cheating
No, it doesn't
involved.
feel like there's any physical activity or any in that regard, but it definitely internally.
It has nothing to do. The thing is, it's about something that wasn't even bad. Like, it was just something I couldn't get out of my head, you know? I love that song. That is like...
Well, it's in the middle. All the best songs.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle, and it was also like, I don't know, we wrote it. It kind of helped me realize
It was one of
how
the
I was
first
feeling.
full songs we'd written. It was like really one of the first couple.
But it really helped me realize like what I was feeling and what I was going through, and being like, oh, maybe this is actually affecting me more than I thought.
Yeah, because then, you know, the idea of I see in the back of my mind like a fever, you know. The funny thing is, we never forget our fevers as kids. At least I
really don't.
You really don't forget your fevers. It's like, wow, I remember when I had a fever when I was 3 years old. You know, it's one of the earliest memories I had, and so it's a very visceral image. The idea of this thing you cannot put out.
I love that song for so many reasons, and I think what I love about it is that it's such a like tortured, overthinky song. It's like a song that's just like, dude, I can't stop thinking about it, and it just kind of. I feel like it's portrayed the more the song goes on, and like when I start to like sing the second chorus and like go up with it, and then it turns into this kind of bigger moment with the drums and everything.
Yeah.
And then it comes back down, and then you have the ending chorus that's similar as the main one. Instead, it says, "Do you see her in the back of your mind, in my eyes?" Like
classic pop music turnaround, man.
Right. We had to hit him with that, and then you think it's over, and then we got a little reprise, and I was very, very happy about that.
Yeah,
I love a little outro,
an
afterthought, but also that happened because I just wanted like a bridge to happen underneath the like
guitars.
Did I cross the line? Because there's not much going on there, and we wrote that little bit, and I was like, I think that's so beautiful that it needs to have its own. It needs to be heard on its own.
If your boyfriend does any of these following things, please fucking leave him. These are all things that my ex did to me while we were dating that I always brushed past, and that I ended up fucking regretting in the end, because it's the same fucking reasons why we ended up breaking up. If every time you want to communicate something that hurts your feelings or something that's going on within the relationship that you just want to talk about, if he says that you're just trying to fight with him, that shit is so draining, and I just want to let you know that shit never fucking stops. If he threatens to leave or break up with you all the time, it's not even really the fact that he actually doesn't want to be with you, it's the fact that he's just trying to get you scared. He's trying to control and manipulate you, and that shit also never fucking changes. I think that shit is so fucking draining, so immature, and it's just fucking annoying. If your man ever watches you cry and then doesn't feel bad at all, or even laughs, or just doesn't care in general, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? That is a sociopath. That's fucking weird. Leave. It's one thing to be like, hey, I want to make sure you ate today. What did you eat today? But if they're getting mad at you for the shit that you're eating and trying to make you feel bad about how you look, like your body, that's... Girl, like, I will literally burst into flames in anger right now, because that's fucking weird, bro. One time my boyfriend literally broke up with me because me and him and all of our friends, we went out to go eat at this breakfast place, and I ordered French toast. He literally got mad at me for that, said, what did you get, bread? And then broke up with me in the car on the way home. If he has anything to fucking say about your body and is making you feel negatively about yourself without actually being constructively criticizing, leave that fucking man. Oh my fucking god. If he insults you in any way that's not like a joke or just playful banter, girl, that's not normal. That is not normal. There is no reason your boyfriend should be saying anything mean to you, to your face. One time I laughed in front of my boyfriend and I was having a genuinely really good time with him, and then he called me ugly. And like, he wasn't joking. He said, and I quote, he said, "You can be so ugly sometimes," right after I was like laughing.
What the fuck? If he's not comfortable with you going out to a bar or the club on a weekend at night, like, and he's not with you, I can understand his point of view. But if he's doing that same shit, but it's okay when he does it, please know that that is an immature ass fucking man and he only wants control over you. And he's nervous that he knows he's not in your league and that he has probably a high chance of losing. If your boyfriend does not make any fucking effort to get to know your family or have any sort of relationship with them, especially if y'all have been like officially dating for a few months, oh my fucking god, he doesn't want you like that. Like, can you see yourself in a situation where you're dating a guy and you don't want to get to know his family at all, but you want a future with him? No, that doesn't make sense. So if your man is not making any sort of fucking effort to get to know your family, he doesn't fucking want you. He's using you. If none of your friends or your family like him, if none of your friends like your boyfriend, if none of your family likes your boyfriend, it's probably because they're looking out for you and they want the best for you. They are your support system, and if none of them like you being with him, it's probably because they know he's not the best or the right choice for you. I'm gonna finish my makeup now. Thank you. I hope this helped you make some sort of decision or at least helped you get a little farther in your journey of making a decision to leave that man. Thank you. Bye.
How you stand? Don't you feel